Good afternoon, gardeners. Yep, I usually say good morning because usually it is morning time that I'm out here. I had to smell that. It smells so good. It smells kind of lemony. Yep, that is my it smells really good. And look at my catasetum. It just bloomed in June. Alright, I see a bunch of black things on it. What is that? Ants. There's ants all over it. My Mimi Palmer finished blooming. Empty stock. I did repot a couple vandas that weren't doing so hot in the original pots they were in. That one and that one. So I'm really hoping they'll do better now. Not a lot going on here, but I thought I'd start this video because I'm going to go to Lowe's, I think Lowe's, and get some pots, and I got some work to do out here. Yeah, these three that were little, what I thought were mini phals, I don't think are mini anymore. And they are declining in this shared pot, so they need real orchid pots. So I'm going to see if Lowe's has more of these. They're pretty economical and they're pretty. And the other phals seem to like them. I do have, some new growths going on. Looks good there. And I did see a new one here. And empty sheath there. I think it's empty. Oops, wrong place, sorry. Yeah. And this guy got a new pot. I kind of have him, not with a whole lot of medium. I just kind of have them more, not bare root, but close. And, yeah, I don't know. It's not off yet, but water them every day. I don't know about that kind of, I'm not good with that kind of mount. And then I moved this over. This is like a yellowbird, I think, into one of these new pots and use the thing I had in the vandas. This one too was a vanda pot before, and the vandas just didn't, I think these pots were too big. So over here I took out my dead oncidiums off of here, so I'll just probably use this pot going forward. Cattleya maybe, or not the pot, the stand. That's what used to be on it. Yeah, I don't know. This guy's new growth up there, it's gotten fairly large. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. And that looks a lot better than it did. When I bought it, it should have been thrown in the trash probably. But as it turns out, it still had life in it if you give it a fair shot. Got a new little dendrobium coming up there. Yeah, it's kind of quiet in my screen porch. I have some work to do. I'm going to move some dendrobiums down on the bottom of this shelf so that this isn't so crowded in here, because I think that may have contributed to my scale. So that's all that's going on in my place right now. Lots of dendrobium blooms, either in the makings, stopping, or blooming, especially the ones outside. Let's go to Lowe's. Okay. This is what it came for. $7.98, and they have 5 of them, which is about what they usually have in stock at a time. I usually buy them all out. They have no bag babies. They really have no orchids, because what they have nowadays is Christmas. Yep. They're all about Christmas. So maybe I'll pop over across the way to Home Depot. Okay, now I'm at the Home Depot. And it's full. Well, as it turns out, Lowe's did have one of these displays still, but the orchids were old, and there were people standing in front of it, workers kind of chatting, so I suddenly go to Home Depot. As I'm walking up to this one, I said, they got some stuck over here on the side. That must mean they got new ones. And yes, I've never seen this bad baby before. Epidendrum. Doesn't look terribly healthy, but let's see. Let me get a better look at it. It's not diseased on it. Let's see if you can. Serena or something? I can't read it, it's in there. Just trying to assess if it's just dehydrated or if it has something else wrong with it. That's pretty dehydrated. What is that? Is that scale? Let's see. I don't know. Yeah. I'm a little skittish on scale. Got some white on it for sure. I don't know. Sure is pretty, but I don't think I want to risk it. This one's really pretty too, but I don't usually buy the little bitty ones. They just take too long. This one's pretty too. If I can get it. Yeah. Okay, it looks a bit cleaner. Pseudobulb definitely looks dehydrated a little bit. RLC something. I don't know. I think I've seen this one here too. I might get this one because it does look in pretty good shape. I mean, it's got a kind of wilty looking pseudobulb there, but not all of them. You know, just a little rehydration would help with that. I mean, after all, they're in a bag, right? Feeling it. Yeah, it's just limp. Huh. I really don't need another dendrobium, but maybe. Oh wait, what I just saw. Encyclia, it's pretty. See, it's in better shape. Yeah. Huh. Maybe I'll get these two. Okay, that's a really pretty cattleya. Decisions. I don't have a lot of orchids. Neither did Lowe's. But I do have a lot of this one color right here. Really deep purple. This one's a pretty dendrobium color. Not as much red or blue. But light. Thought I'd take a look at the bird feeders. Oops. Hand is shaking, sorry. And bird seed, but nothing's calling out to me. Nothing that I really need. But I do like those containers of seeds. I'll have to think about that next time I run out of sunflowers. But what I do see is they are big into Halloween. Really big into Halloween. Oh my gosh, that guy startled me. Called me a crybaby. Look at this guy at the coffin. Or the funeral carriage, or whatever it's called. kind of weird. A box of skeletons. If you didn't know what was in there and you opened it up, that'd be a little surprising, wouldn't it? There's tons more. Oh, they got some cute wreaths actually. $14.98 for a wreath? That's a good price. I spent a lot more than that making these. Oh, an actual real pumpkins. And that one over there, because I don't want to buy them. Straw bales. Used to only be able to get those at Michael's. And a bunch of other Halloween stuff. Ooh, Halloween lights. Oh. In purple and in orange. Those are big. Holy moly, look at the size of that. I don't know if you can tell how big that is. Okay, there's a bag, baby. That'll show you. Here's my hand. Huge. Okay. And little outside pillows. Alright, the three witch sisters. Kind of like Hocus Pocus, right? Only $179. I don't know, I kind of think Halloween might be not much of a deal this year. Dressed skeletons are $99. This one's pretty eerie to me. On a little skeleton cat. Yeah. There's one big inflatable. Oh, and for the people who don't like clowns, there you go. This is the other one that needs repotted because look what it's in. A glass jar. Okay, I'm back from the big box stores and I got 4 of those from Lowe's. They're the ones I've been using for a long time. You can see over here, all my phals are in these. So that's what I'm going to put in those phals that need repotted. And then I got my 2 bag babies from Home Depot. Usually Home Depot seems to take a little better care of them than the Lowe's by my house, although I don't know that that was true this time. There is a Lowe's up the road where I got the 2 Angraecium bag babies, and they take really good care of theirs, but they have very few. So anyway, let's see what I got. I didn't bring a tripod, darn it. Alright, let's see if we can do this without the tripod. So we know that this is an encyclia, however you want to say it, sprays of rose-colored flowers, it says. And the picture is very pretty. But let's see what the tag says. I'm going to leave this mesh on because I still need to dunk these and give them some hydration. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. Well, that says Epi instead of encyclia. I'm confused by that. Is that right? Comment below if you... Yeah, that says Epi. This says encyclia. Interesting. This is from January. Look at that. 1/22/19. I don't think it's been at Lowe's that long. Alright, so I'm going to move the camera over. And let's look at this next one. Back. This is Cattleya. cluster maroon, it says. That's all it really says. Picture is very pretty. Nothing like any one that I have. So let's take a look. Been kind of anxious to see what this one says. Yeah, this one's a little, the leaves are a little bit stiffer than the other ones. Pretty soft, I think, from lack of water. Okay, it's definitely a Cattleya. It's got the C. Volcano Queen. I think I have one called Volcano Queen. Maui Plum by Landate Fragrant. Oh, good. I've seen the name Volcano Queen on things before. Oh, and look at the date on this one. 7/6/2017. Now, we all know that this has not been there that long. That's impossible. So, I don't know if that was a clone date or something. I don't know. I don't know how they make these. But it does have where they cut off an end. It has just a tiny bit. Tiny bit of brown, not much. But both of them need hydrated for sure. Yeah, I really wish I could have taken that one that I saw, but it was just, I think it had scale. It's just going to have me all paranoid over these, you know. I'm just paranoid about scale anyway. See me looking at it right now. Alright, so that's my little haul today. So thanks for watching my channel. Please consider subscribing.